I'm speaking with a couple of the guys from the band Moon Fever, and they're going to be at the Northwoods Rock Rally later this year, the resurrection of Northwoods Rock Rally coming back later this summer. And starting out, guys, I actually wanted to talk a little bit about that recent EP that you released, Payphone Blues. It has a song of the same name. Could you talk a little bit about your inspirations for that EP?
Well, I think it's just like a good modern, 2021 rock record with, some classic, rock mixed into some early like 2000s Strokes, Hives kind of vibes, but with, your classic, Zeppelin, Rolling Stones kind of flavors and Queens of the Stone Age thrown in there. And yeah, we recorded and wrote it, me and Cody, and Los Angeles, California, in a little studio in North Hollywood, and recorded it with Jim Kaufman. It was a great experience.
All right, cool, very cool. And now I'm curious, did the pandemic affect this EP in any way? I guess I ask just because I've been speaking with a lot of bands over the past few months here, and a lot of them have said, well, no, it didn't, or yeah, it helped us kind of, make it perfect before we released it. Or I'm just wondering, did the pandemic affect your guys' process in creating that EP at all?
No, not really at all. We just worked our butt off. We we wrote songs all day, and we were going stir crazy. So we got a lot of songs out of it, and we tried to make sure we got a lot of stuff done. So it was actually pretty good for us.
Yeah, it was good. It made us focus on literally nothing but doing music for a solid year, which is probably actually a good thing.
All right, cool. That's very cool. And and I kind of wanted to talk about too. You touched on it when you were talking about the new EP. The fact that you guys have a very, kind of a unique mix when it comes to your sound. You sort of have that old school sound, like you said, of Zeppelin and things like that. But you also have more modern sound as some of the newer bands out there. I guess what kind of made you guys decide to go that particular route with your sound?
I don't know. I don't think we decided.
Yeah.
I think that's just what happened.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, I think that's just naturally, literally, me and Cody together, that's just kind of what comes out of us,
We have a lot of stuff that comes out, but that's the best.
Yeah.
All right, cool, very cool. And I was I was watching the music video for Payphone Blues just a little while ago here as well. And can you talk a little bit about who helped you put that together and where you shot that and all that good stuff?
Absolutely. So our buddy Corey Ingram and our other buddy Brandon the Wolfman, shot the music video for us, and they work with our management. And so we needed to come up with the video because they were scheduled for release. So we kind of was a little rushed process. So me and Cody literally figured out what we were going to do on the plane from Texas to Los Angeles. What we were going to do. We're like, we'll rent a cool car, we'll go to the desert, we'll get a payphone, done deal, right?
Right.
And yeah, then we shot it out in the Palmdale Desert by the Kill Bill church where they shot that scene in Kill Bill where Bill shoots Uma Thurman.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It was literally like around the corner from that church.
We also got kicked out of the first motel we rented. They thought we were shooting a porno.
Yes, because Cody was walking around in his underwear. We had a hot girl there. It all looked a little shifty.
Yeah, I was gonna ask which was the lucky guy who got to walk around in the tidy whities.
That was me.
That would be our beautiful Cody Jasper.
I also got us kicked out of the hotel.
Yes, he did.
Classic.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad look though. We're getting kicked out of a hotel while we're sitting in a '50s Thunderbird.
Yeah, we drove off in a '50s Thunderbird.
So I mean, it's a pretty good look for a rock band,
Also, it looks hot in that video, but it was freezing.
It was absolutely freezing.
Yeah, really. When did you shoot it?
When did we shoot that video?
January.
Yeah, it was in January.
Oh.
Yeah. we shot it in January, and then we shot it at night. So I mean, it was freezing cold in the desert, and I had to drive the Thunderbird back with no top, of course, because why get a car at the top, right?
Right.
So we drove it back. I drove it back with Corey, our director's T-shirt wrapped around my head to keep my head warm, I guess. And just driving it 75 through the canyons of the desert, trying to get back to this motel. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna die out here.
I suppose there was never a time where you really imagined something like that would be happening, driving through the canyons with a T-shirt wrapped around your head.
It's a great look,
Right.
Good look, I suggest it to anybody.
Right. All right. That's cool. That's very cool, guys. And now I wanted to talk a little bit, too, because I was looking on your Facebook page and I see that you've got a lot of upcoming touring scheduled, which is always good to see, especially after this last year when bands were unable to do so. Are you guys looking forward to being back out on the road again?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what we live for.
Excellent. So, like I mentioned at the beginning of the interview, you will be at the Northwoods Rock Rally. And if people come to see your show, what kind of a live show can they expect from you guys?
They're going to expect everything that we got. We love to bring back rock and roll vibes, and making people happy and making people have a good time is what we want to do. And I want to put in one little note there for everyone out there in Wisconsin. Our guitar player and the other guy on this call is from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I am from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
So we're going to have some hometown blood in the crowd.
Yep.
That's excellent. That's what we like to hear. A little hometown blood mixed in here with the other rockers at the Northwoods Rock Rally. So that's awesome. Now, if people want to learn more about you, I assume they can do so at all the usual places, social media, online, all that good stuff.
Correct. Yep. Moon Fever Official is the Instagram, and moonfever.com is the website. And yeah, that's got all the information on it, all the tour dates, and all of our upcoming stuff, and all of our shenanigans that you can see.
All right, excellent. And I guess just the last thing that I have for you guys this afternoon is if you have any final thoughts that you'd like our listeners to know about in regards to yourselves or the band or that show coming up at the Northwoods Rock Rally.
Just come see us at Northwoods and you'll find out everything you need to know.
Yep, we got all the rock and roll for you that night. Come on down.